So we just noticed this over here. Don't know if it's natural or not, but here you have a very large, pretty significant tree just suspended up here. It has a Y, and yeah, not sure about its origin, but it's we're on our way somewhere else and it caught our attention. You couldn't see this in summer because of the green foliage. And anyway, here's another broken one over here, just right along the route that we're traveling. Just for scale, I don't know, that tree's probably, I don't know, it might be slightly over a foot in diameter. That tree that's holding it up is, it's like under some stress there, but anyway, that's all. So here we have a structure. It's up kind of up past Hobble Creek Canyon. I'm with Mark today, and you can't really see this in the summer because of all the foliage. You can see all the leaves that have fallen to the ground, how difficult it would be to see otherwise. It's not very big, but it's just right by this creek. Let me see if I can, it's real small, so I don't think I'm going to go down into it very much, but I can stick the camera in here. Anyway, there are some cut things because it's near actually a scout camp, but it just does not look like scouts to us. It just well, there you go, a little shelter. Couple more things. Right here, it's kind of difficult to see, but it's structure-like. These cross pieces over here. Then this over here. And you know, this could be natural, but the tree's pinning down the sapling right here. Shoved in between these trees right there. Every time I see a tree that's perfectly aligned so it's shoved between other trees, I always wonder if how likely that is to happen naturally. So anyway, it's pinning it down, like I said. Okay, that's all for now. So here's a tree, happened upon. You can see several leaned up here. We have this one over here, that one. Then we have a Y here. That travels up here. And up here another one. So they're all kind of intersecting up here. And back off so we can see it better. So like a double X there and up there. And with the Y down there. Anyway. Pretty windy right now.
I saw a lot of kitchen areas, four-sided, sometimes high.
Yeah.
And I checked, I must have seen 15 or 20 of them yesterday, but I didn't see bones in any of them. But you know what? The leaves are on the ground now. Maybe it's under the leaves.
Could be. So they do a lot of like butchering around those kind of cross things.
Yeah, usually you see them in like little wallow areas. You'll see like 2 or 3 of those little sitting areas. But I'm thinking maybe they're like humans. Maybe they just eat off the bone and throw it off, chuck it off in the bushes somewhere, like eating a chicken.
It's kind of interesting.
Well, I have found, I think, 3 kitchens like that have bones in the middle of them. I found one actually up at when Leo took us up to that lake up by Logan, the name of that area.
Bear Lake? No.
Was that Go-and-see project that he took us on? Look at these bones.
Oh yeah, there's a cow bone maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. Wonder if this was a cow pond at one time or something. I don't know.
It's interesting. They're kind of like little closed in there.
So Mark noticed this tree part or branch. I'm about 6 feet tall, and yeah, it's above me here. It just stuck in the tree. No way to see where it came from. It just nothing down here that would indicate it's part of a. Looks older than everything else. Like it was placed up there. Okay, that's all for now. So Mark removed some leaves and he found this print here. And it's kind of human size, but the depth makes it seem like it's pretty heavy, whatever it was. Said it wasn't like this until we removed the leaves, but anyway. Here's my foot for comparison. And it's pretty deep on the heel here. Yeah. There's a storm coming on.
Maybe I don't find stuff on the south.
Yeah,
Outside.
that's what I was thinking. We need little pellets of hail or snow. Another sign here, Mark was thinking this could be Sasquatch. I have one right here, and if I go as far as I can, stretching my legs, we have another one right here, and they're in a perfect line here and over there. And we got a little sign over here, some sort. Quite a few lanes over here. Maybe some of it's snow load. Just over the other side though, on the drier side, there's no sign at all. No lanes either. Here's something kind of interesting in the distance. If I zoom in here, there's a inverted tree suspended up in this other tree. So I guess we'll go ahead and go down there and take a look at it. And then there's a couple leans going right up there as well. This whole area is very squatchy. Leans everywhere. You can see here's the lean right here. It obviously did not grow there. I can show you that. So no structure to speak of there. It's right up into that pine tree. See how it kind of like curves around and hooks on there at the end. And just all sorts of leans. There's another one behind it right over there. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look down here. Mark along here as well, but I don't see where he is at the moment, so I guess I'll catch up with him later. And it just leans everywhere. No little teepees or anything, but this is far enough from human habitation. It seems like they aren't as driven to put them up far out here, but or maybe just they don't live here. I don't know. Anyway, haven't seen any teepees in this spot yet, or lean-tos, or formal man-made looking like structures. You know, obviously it's not necessarily man-made. Oh, okay. I guess it's not dangling. I thought in the distance it looked like it was dangling. Still inverted though. Maybe it broke off somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't look like it though. And this tree there comes down there. Let's see if the tip of this pine tree it's up against is still intact, or if that's it leaning down inverted. No, it's definitely intact right up there. So there's no telling where this one came from that's inverted sitting right here. And it's starting to have pellets of snow. Okay, that's all for now. So it's definitely placed there. So here we have the edge of the aspens. In this area it seems like the wallows are in the pines. It's a higher elevation area, so I'm just about to go into what I would call a more Sasquatchy looking area. Squatchy. Still don't see Mark. I think he's on the other side over here somewhere. It'd be difficult to get lost around here completely, though. You just head downhill and you eventually hit the road. What I call this kind of wallow-like area. A lot of old tree underbrush or underfoot, and the pine needles everywhere. This is about the extent of the pines, and they kind of head down. Then up above we have some aspens, which I guess I'll keep heading up in kind of this direction. See if I can team up with Mark again. It's all. Soft under canopy, not canopy. Nice soft stuff down here. No sign of Mark yet, or Sasquatch. So I would say this is what more naturally down timber looks like, as opposed to a wallow. You don't see nearly as many leans in this area, but there's timber all over the forest floor. There are a few lanes. There's one over here, but I would say the most of this is probably, my bet is it's natural down timber, not a wallowy area. You can see it hasn't been cleared out of brush. There's not a lot of nice needles everywhere. It's just a lot harder to walk around with all of these dead branches everywhere. Anyway, just give you the contrast there, some contrast with what I think looks like more like a wallow, and I'm going to continue on. This looks closer to a wallow. That tree jammed up in that Y. And another break down here. X right over here. Barricade over this way. And then nice soft ground underneath. Yeah, this would be a good wallow. And then all of a sudden all these kind of some rocks too, which they're just a natural area. And when I say natural, I mean it's I don't mean necessarily completely natural, but it's kind of a bowl right here. I think it drops off this way. Looks like there's another X in the distance. And I have to get my bearings again. I might be going the wrong direction. Don't have my GPS, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, there's barriers on all sides. This side is a barrier. This side is a barrier over there. And over here. And there's a hill up that way, pretty steep. And I think it drops off this side. So it's kind of like a fort on all sides a little bit. Over here it's tough to come in. The easiest way to come in, I guess, is from if you can manage to get up that hill and come back down the way I stumbled into it. Let's see if I can get out of here down to the road. And there's a bent over one. Okay, here we go. Before I leave, I wanted to, there's some interesting tree creaking going on. It almost sounded like a wookie type thing a minute ago when the breeze was blowing stronger. Kind of like a, oh well, the breeze stopped, so I guess never mind. How can I get around this? I'll have to cut the camera. Here come the crows. There's that creaking. Ravens. See if we can find our way back. Another X on my way out. And that was kind of weird. There's a tree that loops around and down further back there, and then there's the one on top that's on the X also. Hard for me to explain unless I walk back over there. Then we have this little thing down here, kind of a four-sided deal, I guess, four-sided thing. Anyway.